Hello, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with the Caliphate. Or, we're still kind of the Mongol Empire. But, our designation name is now the Caliphate. Again, I preferred it when it said Mongol Empire. Something about it being Mongol Empire is more satisfying. The Caliphate is less letters, so the name will look bigger, but take me back. Oh well, is what it is, right? Is what it is. What else is what it is the nations that are currently trying to get independence might actually get independence if I don't hurry up my keister with these de-sieges. So let's be a little careful. But yeah, I'm now on Sicily. I can then go through this way, take out these guys, be done. This one's just on a de-siege mission. And then it will have to go take out the Kallenberger separatists. Portugal themselves, though, I'm not really worried about. I can probably annex them soon. But the plan is to finish coring... what are they called? The Mamluks? Finish coring Ethiopia, then take the Mamluks. Sorry, I actually missed a step in the plans there. So it sounded worse than what the plan actually was. I also need to annex Ajuran, so... How's the cause coming on? Mostly done. September. Couple more months. We'll get rid of those. Then I can annex... Then I can... not annex, but like... I can take the land... Incorporate the Mamlukian land I desire from the Mamluks. I'll need to remake the peace deal because this is a new recording session. But that's okay. It's only going to take me a second. I know I want the outskirts of the Mamluks. Completely encapsulate the remainders of them in to bring them under 100%. Easy peasy. I also know that I need to beat up the revolutionaries there. I can't have them taking the province. And the Finnish company can go de-siege Tarnov and a couple other places. This needs to come down to help deal with some rebels because clearly the Finnish company were not up to the job. Then let's go here. Take it out and push up and through. And what's this? A helping hand. Upgrade costs for 10 years for 500 ducats. Yeah, they keep offering me it. I'll keep saying yes. Pretty simple but effective plan. Then I need to deal with the Mamluks out here. I don't want them to be occupying my land, thank you very much. I mean, it was their land and they'll probably want it back, but for now it's my land. So get off my lawn. Also, they want it back, they won't get it back. Two very different sets of statements. I understand. Okay, let's spend some gov reform. And get some gov cap. I also discussed last time, I'm going to need bird mana for this, but the plan is to accept Castilian. I want to grab the LS Scorial Great Project to gain some extra gov cap modifier, but unfortunately you need to either have or accept Roman or Castilian. So I'll accept it. Just for the purposes of this. It does say something about, it says, one of the following must be true. Either the culture, it's in the Iberian culture group and it is my culture or I accept it, or it's Roman. So yeah, either, it's saying that you need to either be of Iberian or Roman culture for it to be accepted, not or be any culture. It's a very funnily described great project, but it's not cut and so it's not quite cut and dry, unfortunately. Right, I need to figure out where else I have rebels really to deal with them. I don't got them in Japan, do I? Good. I think it's just Europe because it's all the places where the revolution's going. Everywhere else is looking fairly fine. Ignore the Portuguese trying to siege down provinces. Don't really care about that. I think I'm making another navy stack. Yeah, I am. I'm making another transport stack. Of course, with heavies in tow. All part of the process. Oh, I think I finished coring Ethiopia. Yes, I did. And I can't core the rest because I need to get the Mamluks out. So, I need to connect this. Let's connect this. Let's also just take, I don't know, Sana'a. I don't think they've got any more forts really, do they? I think I'm taking all the forts here. Yeah, I'm taking the majority of the important forts. No, we don't want to do this peace deal under Portugal. That would just screw me over. Take out about 30% war score of their provinces. So that they're definitely 100%able next time. And then I'll just take them out. City of Sana'a. Whatever. I like the fact that there's different mission rewards for the Great Project depending on whether you're playing as Rasids or a different Arabian nation though. Can't say I've ever noticed that criteria for that one. It's kind of cool. Honestly speaking. Let's grab this. This. These are still the ones that I need to core because of the previous Mamlukian cores. Alright, that's dealt with. Nice and cheaply. 57%. Yeah, that's fine. Now, Ajuran and Portugal. Ajuran. Let's say I'm taking all of you right now. The army here can go deal with that. I want to, as usual, burn it to the ground. Hey, this had some pretty decent development. Ajuran did a far better job than some other nation that it was I was going to mention that I can't think about. I can't even remember who it was, but there's someone that basically didn't develop their lands despite the fact they're like tiny nation. Oh well, whatever. When the diplomats are back, I'll have a little look at the potential of a Portuguese peace. I also need to deal with these rebels. Let's go this way. I also need to deal with the 12k up there. So the Finnish company can come down this way and help just de-siege these provinces. So this army can go deal with this 12k. That's fine. I've finished the Royal Palace of Caserta, as indicated by the thing. Excellent. And to be fair, Spoleto should be deoccupied, so I don't know what's up with that. Desieged. Right, editing me, put in the correct peace deal for this, please.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, so I've set up the full annexation of Portugal. We demand their full annexation for 44 war score cost. Kind of ridiculous, but kind of cool. So now, let's... hold on. Just to guarantee I'm going to concentrate it. Let's concentrate it first this time. And you, and then I'll see what I can... I'll still be able to grab some points. Excellent. So I've now got rid of Portugal. And I now have, of course, all of their colonial nations. So I'm going to need to go to Brazil. Imperialism the heck out of Brazil. Get them off and away. Micronesia. Yeah, I was going to be surprised if I could concentrate development there. Who owns... Oh, Cape Verde is owned by Brazil. No wonder their war score was reduced. Brazil's taken a couple of the provinces. Nice. There's been a few games of mine recently where colonial nations have been taking the European holdings, actually. It's been quite the surprise. Ooh, Madagascar is well developed. And oh, I'm at my admin cap. How about we don't be at admin cap real quick? And I'm not going to go around to all the little islands. I'm just going to go to the more obvious places at this point. So I could be here forever trying to micromanage all the little guys. Yeah, that's good enough. There you go, Portuguese Australia. Now owned by the Caliphate. I'm at 150% overextension. That's fine. Let's keep going. So yeah, there you go. Another colonial nation down. Now I just need to take out Brazil. Okay. Yeah, now I just need to take out Brazil. Then I've got the whole of the New World. Where are there Portuguese rebels? There's Portuguese rebels over here. So I'm going to need them boats. And a couple army stacks, actually. We'll send this here. Then I will boat them over. We'll boot the Portuguese out. I'm fine with this. Don't think they're going to be in too many other places at this point, right? Oh yeah, I need to also deal with the Ajuran separatists. But I'm glad I've now removed all of the colonial powers. It's all coming up. Millsy, Mill's house. Names. Again, I'm just going to put random merchants in random trade nodes. Come at me. I mean, my treasury's looking pretty good right now. My income's looking okay. I'm happy to just keep doing it as I'm doing it, honestly. Also, did that just say I'm now earning 1,000 ducats a month? Pretty excellent, if you ask me. So let's grab. Okay, so you'll go in there. Where else are these rebels of mine? I need to go here. I'll help out this way. My Spanish separatists from when I annexed Spain are still trying to leave Corsica. But of course they can't. And Genoa's been almost completely annexed now. They're just Nice. And now they're guaranteed by Saluso. So Genoa were previously guaranteeing Saluso after I annexed Spain. Now they're being guaranteed by Saluso. How the turntables. Oh no, I'm earning 0 ducats in these trade nodes. If only I was just putting the merchant in there so I could convert the land. That'd be neat, huh? Anyway, moving on. So I'm either going to need to make more troops in the New World or ferry troops to the New World. None of my colonial nations would actually beat Brazil right now because they're all disloyal. So I'm going to need to just deal with them, honestly. Abolition of slavery, thank you very much. And I will move towards legalism for the money right now, actually. I can cope with that. And as for my piety slider, next time it's available, I can reduce corruption. But look at my corruption, man. It's under 20 now. We are looking absolutely wonderful right now. And for that, I am thankful. And yeah, all my new colonial nations are adding into my income. Hence the earning like 1k a month. Also, at some point I made a whole bunch more soldier households. It must have been between last episode and the episode before that. So that's why we're up to 15k manpower a month now. I got a little bit impatient on the manpower gains and decided it needed to be upped. many ships are here? 52. Couple more, then I'll move everything over together. Deal with these Portuguese separatists. Meanwhile, separatist sentiment really doesn't actually matter that badly. And what do I do with this paper manor? It caps at 1600. I can wait to get admin 29 at this point. I do need to keep on mill focus though. And also, I've got 1400 mill power. What do you mean you need to keep on mill focus? Quantity ideas complete. Do I need or want to take any cool policies? Manpower recovery speed and land maintenance modifier. Sign me up. And now I don't actually need to keep mill focus on. I can change this in 13 years time. Alright. I think my guy here abdicates. Don't hate, abdicate. Then this army needs to come deal with this. This army can already go up to here. This needs to de-siege. I've still got a 13k straggler army to deal with. And how nice. Milan can deal with my separatists. I need to think of the direction I need to go in next. Who's next on the chopping block? Am I just going eastward now? Next might be coming back to Indonesia. Taking on people such as Demak, who's a tributary state of Malacca. Then I can get a truce with Malacca. And then eat all of Malacca. But I think realistically the next plan is actually something like this, actually. I'm not going to co-belligerate Mahathali. Imperialism, Kilwa, go. Here we go. Next plan resolved and solved. And I'll declare war on Congo after that. Permian separatists. Okay. I kind of want this army to return. Depends on where my boats are. I can't actually remember. Are they near? Oh, they're here, look. That's right, because they moved this army. So I'll bring it round this way. I'll just shunt them across and around. Can't actually walk this yet. I'll shunt this across and around, and that will help deal with these up here. And go for the Permian separatists, I think. Meanwhile, the mercs go here. You goes here. And I need to stop them from sieging Augsburg. That's more important than the... Oh, wait a second. Minus 71%. They were blocked off by Munich here, and I thought it was just minus 7. Oops. I can deal with Augsburg after. Let's get that province sieged back. And yes, Mahathali, I'm sorry. I must do this. You're about a stepping stone on the path to victory here. Also, I can propagate in more regions to help with the conversions, just a smidge. It helps if nothing else. Burgundian separatists in Dijon. This army's about to come and help with these rebels. So the top 8 now that we've taken out Portugal, Brazil are the second biggest. Commonwealth, Wolgast, Kilwa, who I'm now attacking, Malacca and Congo, who I'm going to attack after. Oh yes, we're thinning it out now. We're thinning it out. Don't worry, I noticed I missed a French colony. I'll deal with that in time. I do have 60 boats though. I almost said 60k boats. Yeah, when it says 60 boats, it doesn't mean 60 boats. It means 60,000 boats, and they're actually all just got little, like, rubber dinghies. Each individual person has their own rubber dinghy, and they just have to awkwardly blob around until they hit the hit land. God, that would just be insufferable having to bob around like that with all my units, and it would take forever. Adopt the title of Khalifa. Take this. And there we go. Coolio. Tunis is also on the chopping block. They're not in my coalition anymore, and they're allied to the Mamluks. But I think with the Mamluks, I will go back and truce break them before 1770. I'm not going to wait till 1770 to attack. Give me a couple more years and I can just send everybody everywhere. I mean, I can do that already, but just even more so, to a greater effect. English separatists in London and Sheffield. Alright, remember when this army was meant to go over this way? Nah. It's going to go to England. 66k in London. Yikes. Okay, so I'll de-siege this. Any more rebel provinces? I think this is pretty much it now. After this, I'm back to square one. So Congo are allied to Kazembe and Kalundwe, neither of which are in my coalition. I would co-belligerate Kazembe and then just not co-belligerate Kalundwe, just so I don't have to bring in France. Or do you bring in France and just co-belligerate the other guy and just eat this and then the island? I could do. And of course French Natal here. That very much could be a plan. Also, am I ahead in kill wit in tech? They're tech 28, so I'm not ahead, we're just tied. That's perfectly fine by me. So, Brazil are 109%. Account for imperialism. That might actually be one war. On a serious note, I might be able to actually do it in one. Then these guys can go deal with the revolutionaries. They'll probably take a whole lot of damage, but oh well. Then let's get ready to rumble. Like, legit. And that's the Siege of Pate done. And the Siege of Kilwa done. Let's take on Kalonga. You're no longer around, but that's perfect timing. I mean, it's never perfect timing, but it's coincidentally useful timing while I'm still in my provinces rather than before we went to a fort. That's what I was trying to say. I'd rather not lose any generals at all. And to get some, to get like 10, 6, 6, 6, 6 immortal god generals would be amazing. Obviously that's not what happens, but that would be cool. So yeah, we'll send these two to here and here. This is just going to go rebel stomping. Deal with the English and the Scottish. Get out. Portuguese Australia's been discovered building a spy network on me. I mean, I couldn't really care less. They can be disloyal as they want, they're not going to break out. And if they do try and break out, I just go and fight them. Easy. No worries. Scotland sieging down, the Scottish separatists sieging down Ayrshire. Even though, to be fair, the Scottish separatists could go into GB land. They probably won't, but I'm just saying they could. Stranger things have happened. And after all, the problem with Scotland is there's too many Scots. another overextension event. We'll just slide that to the side. And I can build the Kiel Canal still. I thought it was meant to be 10k. Why can I build it at 8k? Oh, it's a great project, so it has the cost reduction. Which is why I can build it. I don't want to build it. It's a bit late now. I mean, it's not late, but I don't want it. I'd rather use that money in, say, Hagia Sophia, so I can get the extra monthly piety accelerator. And let's take Tenochtitlan. Then we'll build the crappy great project. There we go. And I think I'm done with the age bonuses now. There we go. Splendors unnecessary. Revolutionaries defeated for the Caliph. Revolutionary ideas will be removed from Iberia region and they cannot spread here again for 15 years. Nice. You know, I don't want them here at all. They can go, to be quite honest, but oh well. Advisor resigns. That's another overextension. I'm only at like 140%. What are they doing? Oh! Perm! They're about the stab drop. That's from the events. I won't tell anyone if you don't. Commonwealth is 81%. Commonwealth are third. Just to really rub it in right now about province war score costs being nice and low. And obviously it's not the lowest ever, but it's nice and low. Hungarian and Portuguese separatists. Ah, I need to boat that in. So we'll take out the Scottish, then head for the Portuguese. Hungarians are easy prey. What's Venice doing? Why have they got somewhere? What are you blockading? Seriously, what are you blockading? Oh, you're blockading Padova for me. Thank you. Thanks for the reminder. Let's send this to de-siege it. They are my expendable merc company. They can do what they will. They can do what they wish. Again, don't worry about the events just tucked over to the right hand side. Everything is solvable. Besides, I've nearly finished coring Portugal already, I'm fairly certain. August. So I'm not certain actually. I could be further from certain. Galapagos Islands. Oh no. I'm going to have to boat these guys around. As some may say, boat goes binted. Also, kill when moved from low enthusiasm to medium. Is it because I've been ignoring you for a while? And they've probably gone and sieged. They've not sieged any land. They're just kind of hanging out. And I still don't have Mahafali sieged. That's interesting. Commonwealth separatists. Again, a lot of these current separatists are because of the unrest from revolutionary zeal and nothing more. Once the revolution has been dealt with, it will all disappear, and I will deal with that at some point. Don't know when that point is, but I will deal with it at some point. So let's send this army to here, and we'll go deal with the Portuguese. Then we'll go send it to... Oh, this is actually perfect. Send it here. Send it to the Galapagos. Deal with those. Land it in the New World. And then get ready to fight Brazil. With that stack and an accompanying stack, maybe. I'll put all the boats together, ready so I can just ferry the 60k there over to France. And I do mean that little island, not this part of France. Because I do think Congo will be after Kilwa. It just makes sense. Again, I could also do it at the same time, which also makes equal amount of sense, but I'm happy to do things just as and when. Okay, revolutionary ideas are spreading in England and Wales way. Right, the Mercs won. Kind of want you to give me additional tribute. They don't have the money. Flax colour. Didn't I say I was maybe gonna annex you? Just get you out of the way. Give it a shot. So let's head to Sofala. And I've just noticed the episode timer. Oopsie daisy. So we'll continue this Kill War in the next episode. So for now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.